and welcome to Season 2 of Marriage in Real Life with your hosts, Eric and Patsy Richards. Marriage in Real Life is a podcast about two imperfect people with an imperfect marriage. This podcast aims to help listeners to know that God, who is perfect, can use your imperfections and your imperfect marriage to help others. So let's laugh and learn. I hope you enjoy the episode. Let's get straight into it.
Welcome to Marriage in Real Life.
Hey.
All right, with your host, Eric. I'm Eric.
And I'm Boss Lady P.
Hey, what's up, Boss Lady P? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you, babe?
I'm doing all right. Man. I'm so glad to be back on this podcast.
Me too. I'm so excited. I missed the audience.
You missed the audience?
I missed them, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we're back, so we're, I love it. I want to give another clap to our audience. Is that all right?
That's all right.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So, what's been happening these last 2 weeks? What's been happening?
What have not been happening? The marriage retreat happened.
Oh, the marriage retreat. Okay. Cool. The marriage retreat. All right.
That was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, I enjoyed the marriage retreat. We had 7 couples, that's including us, right? Up there in Orlando, Davenport, and it was real good. I'm gonna give a shout out to all the couples that attended the marriage retreat.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Even though you thought we were imparting into you, you definitely imparted into us.
Yeah, definitely.
Still basing in it.
I'm telling you, I'm still basing on it.
It was great. It was
good. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I'm telling you, I just want to thank God for the couples just coming together, just learning from each other. That's one thing we try to do on our podcast and our marriage retreat is that we learn from each other.
Absolutely.
That we don't have all the answers.
We do not.
We don't have all the answers, and so I think a community learning from each other, I think that's better.
And learning together.
Oh man, yeah, learning together.
Because you never know what someone else may have experienced, and they may have a resolution to it, and you could be going through it, but to hear somebody say, we've been through that, but this is how we solve it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Man, I'm telling you.
God be the glory.
To God be the glory. So, we're looking forward to the next one.
year.
Yeah, next year we're going to be going somewhere in the United States.
Somewhere.
So we're looking forward to that, and I like how we do it. It's invitation only.
Invitation only.
Yeah, so each one reach one. That's what it's all about. So we're looking forward to our couples being mentors, and we also looking forward to the next round that is going to be. All right, give a shout out. All right, marriage retreat.
Marriage retreat.
On the 14th, we celebrated our twins' birthday.
Yes.
Shout out to Natalie and Nicole.
Yeah. Woo.
Yes. We're so happy. Nat is doing her thing up in Chicago. Nikki's doing her thing in Tallahassee. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah.
I am so proud of them. So I won't say their age.
No, I'm sure they don't mind, but hey.
Yeah, I won't say the age. I know how women are by the age. So I won't say it.
Not me. I'm happy 56.
Ah, yes. So I won't say their age, but I thank God for them. I thank God. And we heard about Juicy. Juicy got a part in a play.
Yes, she did.
All right. Shout out Juicy. All right. Shout out Juice, my Juice. All right. Yeah. She got that part in the play. What is she doing again?
She's going to be the narrator, and the play is Shrek.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I'm excited for her.
Right. I'm excited for her. She's up in that performance arts deal. So yeah, I'm very, very excited for her. And we know my son and daughter Love moved, and they officially is here in South Florida, along with our grandbaby of mine.
Whoa.
Yes, of mine. Yeah, you had we had Amai this weekend, boy. She is a handful.
But I loved every minute.
I loved every minute. I just watched you. And you were just laughing, and she was beating you up. You were just laughing and laughing and laughing. I think that's why she be, because, Jordan, he just let her beat up anyway.
Yeah.
But Amai is so precious. So precious.
Mess.
Amai, I love you. I'm going to give you a shout out. All right. Well, another thing too, our church, we sponsored All Pro Dads. And we had 14 dads and over 20 children at our first inaugural All Pro Dads chapter right here at Village Elementary. So I want to give a shout out to all the dads who attended and the Real Life Church. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart because of your giving. You know, we were able to sponsor that All Pro Dads chapter because we give pizza. We do a different thing. So I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner next time because these dads was excited, babe.
Yeah, and I hear you say some of the dads were so excited about the program that they want to invite other dads.
They want to invite other dads.
Awesome.
They want to invite other dads. And they asked the question, can the dads come from another school? Do they have to be a Village Elementary? So, I see we are the second chapter in Broward County. And so I'm excited about pouring into dads, Yeah. I don't have all the answers, but I think getting a group of dads together. That's what I told him. I said, if we get a group of us together, we'll find the answer because somebody has the answer in it, to help other dads,
Right.
along. So yeah, I'm a shout out to Real Life Church. I really appreciate that. All right. Oh man. All right. So we're ready. We got some people that's on the thing there. All right. All right. So hey, is that Lynn Cry? Oh. No, that's Lindsay. All right. Hey, thank you for joining. Hey, thank you for joining. We see Sparkle. Izzy is on the line. All right. So we thank you for joining us tonight. I just had to say that, album of Lynn Cry. What kind of names did I give her this whole week?
I don't know, man. You was making up your own.
I was making I just, hey, just call her L. From now on, I'm going to just call her L.
But you got it now.
I got Lindsay, all right?
Right,
okay.
right. Hi, Lindsay. Hi,
Hey.
Sparkle. Hey, Izzy.
Hey, who knows TJ on the line,
Hey.
Hey, so hey, we thank God for each and every one of you. Look at that, she just laughing. I really enjoyed her spirit this weekend. All right, so we ready to get in.
Before we go, can
Okay.
I just say one thing?
Please.
Ooh, I don't know if the twins are listening, but if you guys are listening, I totally forgot to tell you guys the story of what happened on the day that you were born. So I owe you one. I'll call you this week and tell you.
We know. Tell us right now. Tell us what happened on the day they were born.
So on the day they were born, my mom had told me to go and withdraw my sister from one school and sign her in, register her at another school.
Uh-huh.
And when I woke up that morning, I was in labor. I didn't really realize it because it was just like a compression or whatever.
Right.
So the day went, and a hurricane was in the land, and they were talking about the pressure was coming down, and the hospitals was filling up with people having their babies. So I was like, oh my goodness, I hope that don't happen to me. And what happened the very next morning when I wake up, I'm in labor. So I go about my day, really soft labor, nothing hard. Finally, I tried to lay down, and my grandmother was like, tell your mom to take you to the hospital. I get to the hospital, I'm so nervous because Nat is breech sitting on Nikki's forehead. Well, Nikki has a birthmark on her forehead where Nat sat.
Mm-hmm.
So Nat was coming. It was like, oh my goodness, ma'am, we're going to have to do emergency C-section because one is breech. She's sitting right on the other one's head.
Wow.
I said, oh my goodness. So I was such a nervous wreck. But then once I woke up, they brought Nikki to me. They told me Nat was in NICU, and I was so happy to see them. And Nikki was just like a big fur ball. She had hair everywhere.
Oh man.
And when I finally wheeled me down to see Nat, she had hair everywhere, but she was so tiny, and I was so nervous to touch her. So that's what happened on the day that they were born. I tell them this story every year, and every year, if I don't tell them, they remind me, you didn't tell me the story. So I'm sorry to take up so much time, but I had to get that out there just in case they were listening.
You know what? Hey, this is our podcast. All right. All right. The bad part about that whole story is I wasn't there. That's the bad. When I hear you telling the story, I get sad because I wasn't there.
Don't get sad.
I do. I get sad because I wasn't there. I wasn't being the man that I was supposed to be. I wasn't being the father that I was supposed to be. And I came down, I came down with my friend, whatever. But I came down just to see if they were looking like me or whatever. And
that's why you came. I really wish you would have told me that. I would have kicked you right out of that hospital room.
No, that's it. That's not it. But I came down and you had your ponytails, one on one side, one on the other, and but but you were looking good now.
Whatever. But you have so more than made up for that.
Wow.
So
Well, I hope so. I'm so, I just want to say I'm so sorry for not being there. All right. And not being there until 4 years, when Nat asked where the dad was. So, I'm so sorry, baby. Okay. You forgive me? You got to say it on the mic because people got to hear you.
I forgive you, babe.
All right, good to go. All right, I still owe you $167.
Let's not even get into that. Let's just go on,
Okay.
'cause unless you're gonna pay me.
Oh, yeah, I owe you $167 for paying for my insurance.
Mhm.
All right, cool. We ready to get in. We ready to get in the topic. You ready to get in the topic?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
I'm excited about it.
All right, cool. So now we're talking about tips on loving ways. 10 tips on loving ways to surprise each other. So not everyone loves surprises.
Right.
Do you love surprises?
No.
You don't?
I mean,
Yes, you do. You love surprises. Don't be saying that you don't.
well, yeah, I like surprises, but I'm always trying to figure it out. I even used to coach the kids and tell me what your dad got me. Tell me what your dad got me. Tell me what your dad. So, but I am surprised when it happens. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess you can say that.
All right. Okay. So surprises, as I was saying, surprises don't have to come in the form of an over the top surprise party.
Nope.
I think we learned that even this marriage retreat. It doesn't have to be so expensive. Surprise. We'll get in here. We'll talk about the tips, but people often think that I got to go over the top with the surprises, but it does not have to be there. They can be small, simple ways to show your love to your spouse. All right. And so we are talking about 10 tips, to get your gear turning, to get your mind turning. Say, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. All right. So number one, the first tip that we got for you, and this was taken from, Prepare and Enrich. They do a blog, and we like to talk about the things that they do. All right. I see you smiling. What's some people saying on there? They ain't saying too much. All right. Cool. All right. This is who is that? Ty and Missy. Hey, Ty. Hey. Well, all right, good. Who is Dr. Love? I want Dr. Love. Who's Dr. Love? I hope Ferg get on here because everybody likes to hear the tips from Ferg, man. Let's go back to the marriage retreat. Okay. Right before we get in that, one of the most impactful sessions that we had was Till Death Do Us Part with Ferg. Yeah. That was. I got to give a shout out to Ferg. I hope he had everybody in there crying. I was not boo-hooing, but I was just wiping my tears. I was hoping nobody wasn't seeing me, But it really, I think it impacted me to say, you know what, I got to make sure I need that love box. I need them, although we've talked about it, I need to have a love box, a box that that could reach in and you can have it and the kids can have. So hey, this is what's happening. This is what needs to happen, I told you a little bit about what I want for my funeral. I want the Ely High School band, in there playing playing some good music. I want the drum line. I want everything. I want them. Hey, I want the drum majors to be up there. They got to be 8-stepping too, babe. Don't be messing. You tell them don't be messing around. I don't know
8-step is, but I need to know how expensive this is because I don't have some money.
It should be free. You gotta have some money left over. Oh God, Lord. You gotta have some money left over. What you gonna do? You gonna go over Dubai or somebody? You gonna go somewhere?
I'm going somewhere.
You go, okay, all right. Yeah, enjoy that money. Enjoy. That's why I put it in there. Yeah, what Ferg said is look, if I love you enough, I will make sure if I'm gone that you're taken care of. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. I do not want you. I don't want you, and I don't want you out there selling T-shirts and doing all this kind of stuff and a GoFundMe. That's not showing you love. If I say I love you, if I stood in front of God and I stood in front of people and I said till death do us part, I got to make sure I show you I love you even here or when I'm gone. All right. Wow. So I want to make sure that you're taken care of. All right. So, I want you to enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself.
You want me to remarry?
No, I don't want you to remarry.
I'm going to enjoy myself if I don't remarry.
Okay. If you remarry, I'm going to hunt you. All right. All right. Let's get here.
Yeah, let's get into it. Way off topic.
All right. We are talking. All right. So, the number one tip is take care of your spouse's usual chores without asking. Right? You got that? Take care of your spouse, usual chores without asking. So therefore, We talked about it in Chore Wars. We said, if you remember in Chore Wars, is that, you know what? Do it like how we would do our kids. We have, hey, this is your chore, that's your chore, that's your chore. And wouldn't it be nice if your spouse come home and your spouse usually wash the dishes or, or whatever, and you say, I got it, babe. Don't worry about it. I got it. If your spouse is the one that cook all the time, you say, you know what? I got it. Yeah, you laughing. I would love to get that. I'm going to, all right.
I'm sorry, you caught me off guard.
I caught you off guard with that one, huh?
You did.
All right. So, if your wife is folding the towels, say, hey, you know what? I got the folding of the towels this time. And is that good enough to show that you love it? That's a love language too, ain't it?
Some people love language is giving, and some people love language is touching, and it's just basically. But I think you can have more than one love language, because like when I get my car, if you take because I'm usually in charge of keeping the cars clean. So if you take my car and you detail my car and you fill my car up with things, I'm like, oh, maybe did that. I do appreciate the gassing it though, because I'm not gonna do that. But as far as taking them to get detailed and stuff, that's one of my responsibilities. And when you do that for me, I'll be like, wow, he did my thing. He did my chore without me even asking or requesting it. And it shows me that, that even though I may not be in your presence, that I'm on your mind.
Wow. I'm going to tell you what got me. I think it was last week. I was in the man cave working and you came home. Then the next thing I know, I see you outside with the trash. And, I usually take out the trash. But I saw you taking out the trash and I was like, whoa, that really showed me that, you know what? Maybe you thought, hey, he was busy or I did whatever, and I took out the trash. And I was like, wow, okay. Now I did, I said, well, hey, I would have took it out, but you say, hey, it smelled, and so I took it out, and I was like, wow, okay, all right, good. So you showed that was an action that you showed that you love. So I thank God for that.
No problem.
All right, cool. So that's number one. Take care of your spouse's usual chores without asking. So no, go the extra mile into that. Number two. I love number two. Go along with their movie choice. All right, go along with the movie choice. So that means, fellas, we must take time out and watch Lifetime television for women. Right? We got it. We got to do it. We have to do it. We have to watch Lifetime television for women, because I'm gonna be a witness. Once we watch one time, I'm hooked.
Yeah, so when the commercial comes for the next show, you say, oh, babe, the next one's going to be good. Let's watch that again. But in the same instance, we got to take time out to watch something that they want to watch, too. Like, I wasn't a big John Wick fan. But, Eric liked it, so I was like, well, let me go back and watch the first one, and then maybe I can relate to the second one. And then when the third one came, I said, hey, babe, we need to go see this movie. So sometimes we have to make, I won't say a sacrifice, but sometimes we have to make a compromise.
Yeah.
For the benefit,
but I'm telling you,
showing that extra love, because then he'll be like, I even watched football the other day, y'all.
Yeah, you sat down, and that right there does something. When you sit down and you just watch a little football game, and you be asking the questions, I'd be like, oh, okay, she seemed like she was interested. That shows me that you're interested in something that I love. And that shows the other partner that you're interested in something that they love when you do something like that. So when you sit down and because sometimes, though, babe, when you be trying to go through Netflix and all that stuff, it takes you about 30 minutes to make a choice.
I'll be looking for something good, something that we both can enjoy.
Right, yeah. And what I love about it, after that 35th minute that you make that choice, I sit down and be like, oh, man, you made a good choice.
You always say, babe, this is a good thing here.
Very seldom have we watched the movie that both of us look and say, nah, that wasn't it. Or, there's been some movies that we turned off in the first 5 minutes, like, oh no, this ain't moving us.
Yeah.
But you introduced me to some shows, and I'd be like, whoa, I gotta watch it. You'd be like, babe, did you see it? I say, yeah. So that's number two. You go along with the movie choice. Even though you may not feel excited about it, sit down and watch it, and you'd be like, I'm telling you, I'll be honest with you. There's been some movies that done had me crying over there. All right, so go along with the movie choice. All right. Number 3, join them in an activity that you usually pass on. Yeah. So maybe, you go for a walk or something like that on a Saturday morning. And sometimes you're like, nah. I need to, if you love to do that walk, I need them to just join you. If you say, hey, I'm going. And so it may be a jog, it may be exercising, it may be doing something that the other spouse is doing, and you just join them. Say, look, are you going to the gym? You love going to the gym? Well, you know what? Let me go to the gym. Why you got that face like that?
Yeah, you were supposed to go with me to Saturday morning aerobics.
But you went one time, but you didn't go the next time, and I was ready to go the next time, wasn't?
No, you were not.
Well, I work on Friday night, so
Okay. I'm gonna leave it alone, but it's every Saturday.
All right. So I will make a commitment, on my months that I'm not working, that I'll be there.
Okay.
All right.
I'll
make that. Yeah. So I want to go on an activity that you enjoy. I want to be there. So any activity that that's out there that your other spouse enjoy doing, you need to join them. That not that you need to, but it'd be nice if you join them. That just showing a little act of love.
Absolutely. So I'll book us for horseback riding.
Oh, geez. Yes, I love it. All right. So, so let's stop a little bit. Let's look at our chat here. We got people. We see Ferg is online. Hey Ferg, how you doing? Samson say also watch Love is Blind.
Absolutely. Love is Blind.
Love is, I see. I know. What Todd say? You're right, bro. Yeah. All right. It didn't refer to what a surprise Eric cried. Hey, it was good, bro. It was good. All right. So we see them watching. We see them out there. All right. So join them in an activity that you usually pass on. And this is the bonus of it. You get to enjoy quality time.
Yep. And that's the key.
That's it.
Spending that time together, that little bit of time that you don't think is so important. Mm-hmm. It holds a lot of weight. Yeah, that's quality time. Because one thing, man, I got from Ferg, man, is love with no regrets. Absolutely.
I got to give it.
That was one of the nuggets that I put on the wall.
Yes.
Like love without regrets.
Can you imagine thinking about say your partner is gone, but you start remembering the time, just a little thing. These things here, what we giving is some tips that you can remember that, man, I really showed my spouse some love, because I don't want to be what I coulda, shoulda. I don't want to be a shoulda, woulda type of person.
Right.
I want to be a person that, I did things and I showed her. I how we say that we poured out all our love for God, that when we leave, we want to make sure we leave empty, because we're doing God's work. Mm-hmm. I want to make sure I leave empty, showing you how much I love you.
Mm-hmm.
That's that. So just spending that quality time. I don't want to regret that when you're gone, that I didn't spend the quality time with you, and that helps. And I can look back and say, man, I did all I could do to show my baby some love. That's what I want to do. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. So number 4. I love number 4 too. Surprise them with a midday pick me up.
Oh, nice. Like a lunch or something, or a little afternoon delight.
Oh, both.
I'm trying to get this.
You're trying to get it together. People watching you just trying to. Yeah. All right. I wish I could come and help you, but you got it?
I don't think so. I think I might have it now. Oh. When you get old.
You ain't old, girl. You look good.
Well, thank you.
All right. We're going to get down to that. All right. So surprise them with a midday pick me up. It could be a lunch. You could bring them lunch or have it delivered. Right? Hey, every now and then I like to go pick you up lunch. You tell your baby.
I appreciate that.
You appreciate it, go to Subway or something like that,
Give me that chopped salad.
Yeah, chopped salad, all right? You can stop by with their favorite candy. Stop by with their favorite candy or coffee, whatever you want to do, because it's a nice way to let them know that you're thinking about them. All right? And also, if you want to, have a midday rendezvous, Hey, have that too. Say, hey, come on home for lunch for a nice little quickie.
You know what?
Oh man, hey, this is marriage in real life. Hey, all right. We trying to keep marriages together, right? We ain't trying to, ain't nobody trying to get divorced, and we trying to keep marriages together. So a little quickie don't hurt nobody.
Absolutely not.
All right. All right. Number 5. All right. Number 5. All right. Plan a date and take care of all of the logistics.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Why you say mm-hmm?
I agree with that. I mean, if
Okay.
you're gonna surprise them, let's do the whole surprise. It's not half step it, step the game up. Like
Mm-hmm.
remember that time when I took you to that play? I said, "Babe, guess what? I'm taking you on a date." You was like, "Where are we going?" I said, "We going to." You was like, "I want to know. I want to know." I said, "We going to a play." I took him to see the chocolate nutcracker.
Yeah.
Remember, I took you to see
Yeah.
that, and then we went to see that last play.
Mm-hmm.
And I took care of everything. I even paid for dinner.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you hooked me up. Yeah, that was good. I give you a little clap there. All right. So yeah, plan a date and take care of all the logistics. Sometimes if you are a planner, if you like to know the every details, sometimes it's very hard to let the other person plan and take care of things because you like to know this, where we going, where we this, what time we doing this, what time we doing that, instead of like we said on at the marriage retreat, we just giving out little nuggets. Sometimes you get dressed in one room, I get dressed in the other room, and we go on a date.
Mhm.
And when that happens, and if I'm say, baby, I'm taking you out on a date, I need to have where we going. And I know I like to say, oh, babe, what you like to eat? But if I'm going to take care of the logistics, I'm going to take care of the restaurant. I'm going to take care after the restaurant. I'm going to order the drink for you. Can you imagine? So that's a good thing. So you're taking care of everything, all of the logistics. Take it upon yourself to plan a surprise date. That'll be good. And a lot of times, men, we don't do that. A lot of times we don't. Again, I like to give you what you want, so I like to ask you, babe, where you want to go and eat, where you going to eat. But I think, and that's when you say whatever you want to do, and we be like going, well, we don't know. But again, planning the whole logistics from the time we leave until the time we come back, I think that's good. That's good. All right. So that's number 5, plan a date and take care of logistics. How do you feel when if I plan a date and take care of logistics? You feel good?
Yeah, I feel good. I like when you call me at work and say, "Hey, we got plans tonight," and I'd be like, "Well, no, I plan to sleep." You'd be like, "I'm taking you on a date." I'm like, "Where we going?" You'll know when we get there. I hate when you tell me that 'cause for the rest of the day, I'm trying to figure out. I wonder where he taking me. But yeah, I like it.
Okay, yeah. And then, it's good too. Like if you have kids, especially like if you're going out for a weekend, say you're doing it for the weekend and you got pets or kids or whatever, you make all the plans. When they come and say, well, what about the kids? What about the dogs? Or what about the cat? Don't worry about that. I got that. That's showing them the love that that you really love them. Wow. All right. Number six. All right. So let's look at the top 5 again. Let's look at the top 5. All right. Not necessarily in this order, but it could be in this order. So number 1 is take care of your spouse's usual chores without asking. Number 2 is go along with their movie choice, Lifetime television for women. All right. All right. Join them in an activity that you usually pass on. Number 3. Number 4, surprise them with a midday pick-me-up. All right, little quickie, it won't hurt. A lunch. All right. Number 5, plan a date and take care of all the logistics. That's the top 5. All right, we get ready to go. Let's look at who's online here. All right, we got All right. So we say, Linda say, I know that's right. I don't know what she was talking about, but I know she was talking about it. And yeah. All right. So we thank God we got 14 people online, man. That's
y'all.
good. Hey, how y'all doing? Just tell us where you were watching from. That'd be great. Just tell us where you're watching from. All right. So number six. All right, number six. Give them something they mention in passing. Give them something they mention in passing. So maybe you said I like this shirt. And you just mentioned in passing. You had to go back to the store, right? When they out, go back and buy the shirt. And then when they come home, have it laid out on the bed.
Oh, that'd be so sweet. Be like,
Oh.
and it'd be like, oh no, babe, you got this shirt.
Mm, mm,
Can't
mm,
believe you
mm,
did
mm,
this.
mm,
I
mm,
thought you
mm.
said I couldn't have it.
Mm-hmm,
It'd be
mm-hmm.
nice to have that bag. Remember
That,
that
that
bag?
handbag, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I know it will be. All right.
It was so
It
nice.
was, yeah, that handbag was nice. All right, all right, all right. So you got to
It's only $207.
All right. So you exercise your attention to detail. You know, you listen, keep listening for your spouse to make something that they wanted, a gift, or whatever. And again, it may not be expensive, like a big on handbag from what a Michael Kors or whatever, but it may be something little, maybe a little candy, maybe something like that, and they just you just surprise them, with it when they come home. But you got to be attention. You got to pay attention to your wife.
And to your husband. And that all
Mm-hmm.
goes back to our segment on when we talked about active listening.
Mm-hmm.
If you can having a conversation and they mention it, then start picking up little nuggets, and say, okay, I think he might like this Envico watch. Yeah, I heard him talk about
Oh,
it
yes,
twice.
yes, yes,
You
yes.
know, so and I mean, it goes hand in hand. If you're listening, then you know how to surprise.
Right, right, right. Yeah, it's something little. Maybe I'm talking to somebody. Maybe maybe you don't like the jeans that somebody's wearing. You're right. Go and get some more jeans and get them baggy. Maybe it's that holy shirt. Just get a shirt. Get a
Yeah.
T-shirt. Or something. Just hey, and they'd be like, "This is what I like to see you in." Attention to details. All right,
Mhm.
all right, all right, all right. So that's number 6. Give them something they mention in passing. All right, number 7. Get their car detailed and fill the tank with gas.
Yes,
Oh
I'm
man.
down for that one.
All right, get their car detailed and fill the tank with gas. I try to do that. Get it detailed every now and then. But one thing, I don't like you out there filling the car with gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. I want gas to get on your hands. I don't want you to smell like gas. I want you to smell like that cologne that you smelling good
I
right
don't
now.
wear cologne.
I mean, what you perfume? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, that's bad on my bad
But
part.
sometimes when I want to be close to you, I spray a little bit of your cologne on my wrist when I go to work.
Oh man, now
Oh,
that's
yeah.
sexy. That's sexy right there. Oh
Okay.
man, that's sexy. Wow, woo. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Sometimes you wear my clothes too.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but hey, that's good too. Hey,
Not all the time, y'all.
that's why I said sometimes when you
Every
want to
now
be
and then
when
I'll
you
wear
want
a
to be
shirt,
close
a
to me.
jersey or something like
Yeah,
that.
when you want to be close to me. Yeah.
But I do like your blue suit.
Which blue suit?
We'll talk about it.
Oh
later.
no! Oh
Wear that.
Lord! Oh boy! I'm wearing my blue suit. Okay, all right. So get the car detailed and fill the tank with gas. Well, I would say fill. I would say I try. Me personally, I try not to have my wife out there filling the tank with gas. I think that just me. That's just me talking, and it's not anybody else. It's not a man rule. It's not whatever. But I try to have that gas tank filled. Try to do my duty I think as a husband that I get that. Now car detail, because we agreed over 30 years ago about who do what,
Mhm.
and so it's like we was talking about when chores, when you go grocery shopping, I'd be like, whoa, wow. And you say, baby, I got it. I said, oh man, hey, yeah, because I know how hard pressed that grocery shopping is. You get in a ball of sweats at the grocery store. You can't find nothing. Be calling me and somebody, where was this? Where's that?
I get anxiety in the grocery store. I'd be like, they keep moving stuff around. I can't process that every time I go. It's something. It's in a different spot. Just like the other day when I went up, I was like, well, why did they move the cereal over here?
Mm-hmm.
This used to be the bread aisle. What's going on? So yeah. So when I do go to the grocery store, trust me, I'm just going because I want to alleviate you from doing that particular task at that particular time because you have so much on your plate.
Wow, I thank
So I
God for
go.
you. That's love.
Mhm.
That's love. That's love. All right. All right. Number 8. Be at number 8. Write them a sweet note and hide it somewhere they'll find it later. Whoa. That's good.
But like, what if they don't find it?
Well, you know,
You know,
you put it in, you
you
put it
put
in
it
a
in like
nightstand. You put it in a place that you know they're going to.
buy my toothbrush.
You buy your toothbrush in your jewelry box next to your perfume,
Okay.
right? Maybe, in your purse. But, in your purse is hard because you change your purse all the time, you know? And if I want to put it in a lunchbox, sometimes you take a lunchbox, sometimes you don't, you know? Sometimes you drive your car, sometimes you drive, the black car, So I guess I have to write 2 notes just in case. Well, like send them an email, right? There's certain things that you do, send them a text, a good text, I love you, text or whatever like that. Send them a gift, send them something that just is out of the clear blue. Is, you sending them something, you're hiding them a sweet note, telling them how much you love you, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Right? So, take a love note, put it in the jacket, when they least expect it.
Right.
That's when you do it. Because if you keep doing it all the time, they're going to expect it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you don't do it, you'd be like, hey, I didn't get my love note today.
That's true.
So do it when they least expect it, out of the clear blue.
Yeah, be spontaneous.
Yes.
Just be like, you know what? I'm gonna put this sticky note on the refrigerator. I love you, boy.
Yeah, that's good, right? I got to give you a clap on that. I love you. I like that. All right, number nine. We brazen through. Take the kids for a chunk of time so your spouse can enjoy some alone time. Wow, yeah. If you got kids, yeah. Say, okay, baby, I got the kid today. I got the child today. I got whatever today. You sing some. You need some alone time. And if you don't have kids, you still can say, hey, babe, don't worry about anything today. I just want you to have some alone time. Sometimes we just have to say, you know what? There's a hotel. I want you to just go and stay in the hotel, enjoy it. You can order whatever you want to order. I got it. I just want you need to have some alone time, So, decompress yourself, because, life be lifing,
It does.
life be lifing. And something, what I have, sometimes I have a problem with women, right? And this is the problem that I have with women, is that they don't take care of themselves. Because they love to take care of everybody else. They be the mother, they mother the children. They be the husband's helpmeet. And sometimes they don't take care of themselves. And as you know, and man, when that body is ready to break down, it's going to break down. And I don't want your body to break down on me, something that could be avoidable. So got to relieve the stress, relieve, the pressures of life. So just go. Be on the beach, be wherever. I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to do it. I just be, go get a massage, do whatever. Go and get your nails done, do whatever, and just enjoy yourself. If it's shopping, here's the credit card.
Ooh.
Oh.
Amen, brother.
All right.
Amen.
All right, fellas. Sometimes we have to give up the credit card just for them to just go in and have some me time.
Just kind of decompress.
But hey, we got to put a limit on it now. Put a limit. Say, hey, don't spend this much money. Don't spend over this much money. If you're going to spend over there, you got to give me a call.
Okay. Just, be like, hey, this is the limit.
This the limit.
Just give that up front.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody needs some alone time, some me time.
Yeah.
Just to decompress. Just decompress. All right. Number 10. We browsing through. Number 10. Give them a from the heart compliment out of the blue. Wow. Give them an a from the heart commitment. Catch your spouse completely off guard with some words of appreciation, or just tell them how much you love them. Wow. I try to do that.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. All right. I gotta give myself.
You're good in that department.
Yeah. Tell them how beautiful they are. Tell them how handsome they are. You tell me that, and I'll be like, yeah, right. But you tell me that, and I thank God that you not that you're supposed to, because you don't have to, but like you say, it shows them love. Because again, when you're around somebody 365 days, or whatever, how many times, and you just life be life. You got kids, you got bills, you got all of this stuff, and sometimes you don't hear compliments, you know. And what better person to get compliments from is from your spouse.
Absolutely.
You know, because if you don't give them compliments, they're going to be somebody out there whispering in their ears, because that's how the enemy does. He sends people in there and say, you know, you're a beautiful girl. You're beautiful. You know, you're a handsome man. You know, if it was me, I wouldn't have you doing this and I wouldn't do that. You know how it is. They
treat you like the woman
you are. They slide up in your DMs. You know, we had a good friend of ours who used to be here, Evie. She posted. She said, "Look, you know, I don't usually say this, but all these married men need to stop DMing me. You know, yeah." You know, and so that's what happened is people start sliding up in your DMs, and if you don't have a spouse to encourage you, if you don't have a spouse to say that you're beautiful, if you don't have a spouse saying that, you know, they think the world of you, somebody else going to get that. And if you don't watch it, all you got to do is crack open the door, just a little crack, and the enemy will walk right in there. And we don't want that for the marriage. Oh man, they spread the door wide open. Yeah. You know, and so, yeah, we want to be able to tell our spouse, you know, that you're beautiful. We want to tell the spouse that you're lovely. I thank you for doing, you know, I appreciate you. You know, you smell good. You look good.
I'm done with you. Cut that out. And you know, that's too, you know, in the same way, you know, we need to tell our men how handsome they are and how much we just really honor them, being who they are, for providing emotional, mental, physical, spiritual support, you know?
Yeah.
You know, you gotta, lift that man up.
Right.
And that's, and when you lift him up, you're gonna have some problems because other women will like to see men that's then, and a woman can tell when a person is taking care of her spouse, because guess what? She want them. So you gotta do all you gotta do to keep him focused on you and keep lifting him up and encouraging him as well.
Wow. Yeah.
A girl told me that in my college, I was in English class at college, and she was like, it's nothing more sexy to me than a married man that's being held up by his woman. Wait, whoa. I'm married, ma'am. What you trying to say? She said it's the most sexiest thing to her, and she said these are men in the church.
Oh.
That she find. I was like, whoa. I was like, girl, you finna run into some serious trouble.
I'm telling you. There's gonna be some people in the church throwing some hands.
So let's lift up our kings. They deserve it.
All right, yeah. So we're gonna ask the question tonight. What small ways do you surprise each other to show love, appreciation? Come on, let us know in the comments. Let us know in the chat. What small ways do you surprise each other to show love and appreciation? We're going to open up the lines in a few minutes, and we're going to see. Maybe somebody want to call in and say, hey, this is how. Now, when you call in, we give him 1 minute. We're going back to what Izzy said, we got 15 minutes. So this has been a short one, but this has been a good one. This has been a real good. And so we want to give each other about a minute and a half to just express yourself of doing that. So we're going to open the lines up right quick, and so you can call in. The number to call in is 755 222 2219 754. I'm sorry, 754 222 2219. I'm gonna make sure I put that on the screen so everybody can have it, because I'm messing up. 754 222 2219. You could call in, and we are here to take your calls. Again, 754 222 2219. Just we want to just have some more ideas. I see what Cuz put out there.
She said she share her chocolate.
Whoa.
Now that's some serious stuff, because she love her chocolate.
Oh no, she love her chocolates? I didn't know that.
She love her chocolate. So if she share it, that's special.
I didn't know that. I didn't know she loved the chocolates like that. I didn't know that. What is it say for her? She better tuck that ear away. I don't know what. I don't know.
She better keep her ears away from others. Absolutely. Say she better tuck it away.
Better keep it together, because look, I'm telling you, man, we really must recognize the enemy.
Yeah.
We really got to recognize the enemy. The enemy will come in when your marriage is going good and everything like that, and loving, it seems like everything going all right. He don't like for your marriage to go right. He will come in the slickest way, and we have to recognize the enemy for who he is. We really.
Yes.
He's a liar. He's a deceiver. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And so a lot of times when we hear that he comes to steal, kill, and destroy, we don't even think about it. This is affecting our marriage. Because he comes to destroy our marriage. He comes to steal the very virtue out of your marriage, to steal the trust that you have out of your marriage, to steal the joy out of your marriage, to steal the love, the peace. He wants to come and steal all of that out of your marriage, and he wants to destroy your marriage. But we have to be, especially as Christians, we have to be to the point where we refuse to let the enemy steal, kill, and destroy our marriage. All right, that's a good one right there. I just preached a sermon.
Yeah, you did. I agree with you, because, and sometimes it don't take a lot from the enemy. If you don't have a good foundation, if you have respect for each other, and if you're not willing to fight for your marriage, all the devil has to do is drop a pebble in it, and you and your significant other just roll with it, and you help him tear you apart. So having a strong foundation and trusting in each other and respect for each other, you can fight that. I remember I was just recently telling someone about, I can't remember who it was I was talking to, but I was telling them, I say, when we had this one segment that we talked about, communication and whatnot with marriages, but you can't get in the boxing ring and fight the enemy by yourself. You need a tag partner, and that tag partner is your significant other. So when you tie it down, when you get worn out down on your knees and praying and fasting and seeking God's face, when you need a time out, you tag that person. They get in and pick up where you left off. Of. The enemy can't handle you then. He can't handle you because you're putting God first no matter what. Your marriage has to be worth the fight.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You have to fight it together.
Mm-hmm. You are so right. All right. So what we got it? Sparkle said something. What Sparkle say?
Let me put on my glasses.
Put on your glasses, baby. Put on your glasses. Put your glasses on.
Okay, I'll say. She said Dwayne taped something to the front door before, so she could see it before she. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a great idea, cousin.
That's a good idea.
Did you see it? Because you got to go out the door.
Yeah, you got to go out the door. So that is a great idea. Tape it on that door.
Because you got to see it, and even if you're saying, "Come on, y'all, let's go," we running late. When you get to that door, right there, as long as it's at eye level, because I'm not that tall, so if it's up too high, I might walk right there. But that's a good idea. Thank you, Izzy.
Yes. What? I'll say. Izzy's a good word.
I have so much compassion when it comes down to, the enemy can't have it. I asked a question, what was it that made you fall in love?
Mm-hmm.
What was the it that made you say, this one is the person that I want to be with? When times get hard, go back to that it.
You go back to
Find
that
it and fight for that it. Whatever it is.
I got to get, because,
I'm dropping nuggets.
You're dropping nuggets, baby. You are dropping nuggets tonight when
Glory
it comes
be to
down.
God.
Glory be to God. I mean, I'm telling you, because, we often talk about, especially in the church world, we talking about, how you feel drained sometimes spiritually. And we say that you need to go back to your first love.
Absolutely.
Even in Revelation, when it was talking about the churches, he said, you done went away from your first love. That's what it says. And so even in marriages, you have to go back to that it. That it. If it was on the beach, or if it was at a restaurant, or if it was at church and you saw them and they just smile, you have to go back to that it, man. Because look, life has a, again, life has a tendency to throw curveballs, and life be lifing,
Yeah, it do.
and it could drain you. And sometimes you just get in a rut. Sometimes you just keep doing the same thing over. You get mundane. And it just happens.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have to just have that spontaneity, just do some things like we said tonight. Just show up some chocolate, show up, if it's cold, show up in a long trench coat, you got to do something crazy, man.
In other words, everything that you do, the little and the small, is all in the fight. Somebody asked, do you have to be married to be up in here? Miss Mika 82.
Mika, how you doing, girl? No, we
absolutely not.
We just giving you some things to prepare you. So when you get married, man, I'm telling you, you'll step above. Because to be honest with you, 30 years ago or whatever, nobody didn't give you no premarital counseling. Nobody didn't ask the hard question. You just got married and you really had to learn it. And you think about it, nobody had like spiritual, like couple mentorship, couples therapy, couples group, marriage ministry. I don't remember growing up in the church where they had marriage ministry. And I'm 57, and they didn't have it. And so you want to be able, man, to enjoy that time together. All right. So she said, "You good? All right. You tell the girls and AJ, hey, how are they doing? We love to see them. All right. So, hey, are there any more thoughts? Are there any more? All right, Mika, I ain't going to read that. I'm not going to even read that. All right. So, hey, is there any other way? Okay. All right. All right. Ferg got on there. Hey, Ferg, they be talking about you, be throwing them nuggets. All right. All right. So, matter of fact, Ferg, just call on in. Call in, Ferg, and I give you some more. We won't give you a minute. We'll give you some time to talk. All right.
Minutes.
All right. Ferg's got plus. We tell others to forgive or hang in there. Things will get better, but we don't use our own advice. How are you going to get to 10 years when you give up at 3? Oh,
absolutely. And I think there was people used to say, well, if you get through the first year, you're good. And then we got through the first year. When you get through the third year, you're good. And then it came, when you get through the 5th year, it's good. Well, hit us back up in 10 years. I was like, Eric, we can't count on these people.
Uh-huh.
They just telling us to just go do whatever. No.
Mm-hmm.
No. It's like, you know what? Hang in there. Find your it. Fight for it to the end.
Yeah.
Fight for it.
Fight for it to the end. All right.
To the end.
Yeah. Fight for it to the end. All right. Mm-hmm. Well, anybody else? I mean, I'm looking for some tips now. We gave some tips to keep that. What is I would say? Keep the fire.
Keep that fire burning.
Keep that fire burning, man. You have to keep that. Because if you don't keep that fire burning, the fire will flame out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Somebody roll right on over there
and light it up. Yep. And fan. That's it.
And fan the fire. That's all it needs. So just surprise one another. Like we said, it doesn't have to be anything big. It could be something simple, something small. I mean, really simple, because I can be standing in the kitchen doing something. If Eric come and hug me from the back, I'm like, oh, but my love language is touch.
Right. Yeah. Your love language is touch.
So, but that does something to me. So, I mean, it reminds me that I'm on his mind, and just passing by me, he wanted to stop and say, hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
So I like that. Mm-hmm. And so just little small, simple things. And you'll be surprised at how the small things weigh so much more than just the big things.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you took the time to think about me for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
You took the time to say, let's see what my girl doing. Like when I'm in the room watching TV, because this is our season.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our season where Eric's in the living room watching football. And I'm in the bedroom watching Lifetime L&M. But when you open the door and you check and you be like, hey, you all right? I'll be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like,
all right.
so it's the little things that count. Trust me, it makes a world of difference both ways, husband and wife. It makes a world of difference. So focus on, this week, do something surprising for your significant other.
Matter of fact, yeah,
Ask you what it is next time.
yeah. Do something significant. Now we know that
Surprising.
something surprising. And to our retreat people, we know we're going to reach out and we're going to ask what the surprising thing is. Although we got date night again.
I thought you said once a month.
Is it once a month? I thought we did it for
until the end of the year.
No, it's for 6 weeks or 12 weeks or something like that. For the retreat people, y'all put it in the chats what it is. All right. But I know it's supposed to be
Oh, Ty got a
tip. It say, here's a great tip. Compliment her openly in public in front. Oh,
absolutely,
so I gotta give you that.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about right there. Be like, hey, girl, you looking good today.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Good job, Ty.
Good job, Ty. I like that. All right. Izzy got it. It was 8 weeks. Once a week. It was 8 weeks once a week. So we'd be looking for those pictures, again this week. But yeah, let's do something small and significant, and surprising. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh man, now you got. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I've already been thinking about Friday. Friday, baby, I got it.
Okay, because I took you out last. Well, yeah. No,
Yeah.
No, we had, who.
Yeah, but she was good. That was just Saturday. Yeah.
But we did go out. We did a spontaneous date night on
Friday night.
Tuesday. Remember, we went to the steakhouse.
Yeah, we went to the steakhouse on.
Somebody wanted a rib. What was rib eye?
Prime rib, man. I wanted a prime rib.
And I took care of that.
Yeah, you took care of that.
So.
Well, Friday, I got a logistic thing for you, baby. We going out. Hey, I'm taking you out this Friday.
Well, let me just make some. I don't want to go up in a helicopter.
Okay,
don't do nothing crazy like that.
All right. What else? You look like you was counting.
Skydive.
Okay.
I don't want to do nothing like that. So I'll do Top Golf again because I owe you.
But no, we ain't doing Top Golf. Hey, you know what? Another thing too, people don't understand. People that don't live here, it's supposed to be 50 degrees tonight. All right.
Bring out the boots, the gloves,
bring out the boots, So, but by Friday it's supposed to get, like a little warmer again. But I got a logistics thing for you Friday.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I appreciate it. But back to our people. Just make sure you remember that the small things count just as much as the big things count.
Right.
Surprise them. It doesn't take much to do that. As Eric and I have already said so many times, we'll have a picnic in the middle of the bed and just have just as much fun doing that as we would be out at a party or out to dinner or a movie or something like that. Just, find that thing that, they may have said in passing and you caught a glimpse of it. Remind them about that. Get that bag for $270.
I hope y'all hearing that, special retreat. I hope y'all hearing that. She's still trying to get that bag. All right. Mm-hmm. Well, that's it for tonight. You got anything else?
No.
We just want to tell all of our the people who are watching with us and those who will be listening to us on podcast. We really appreciate you for allowing us to be in your living rooms, to be on your phone, to be on your computer, and to be through podcast, whatever, how you listen to us. We really appreciate you allowing us to just be a part of your family. Mm-hmm. And we thank God for each one of you because each one of you are part of our family. Yep. And so we thank God for y'all. That's it.
Yes. Thank you so much for supporting us. It's been fun, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next 2 weeks.
Yes, we look forward to in the next 2 weeks. Just remember, before we get ready to go, we are on Real Life TV 1. We're there for YouTube. We're also on Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Google Podcast. Man, we everywhere. You can also go to our website on Buzzsprout to listen to us. And so Again, we thank God for you. We bless you. We bless each and every marriage, each and every person who's watching with us. We just want to say good night and thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
If you're hearing this message, you've listened to the entire episode. And for that, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We hope you enjoyed this new episode. And if you did, please rate and review our show on your favorite podcast channel. Please share this episode with others who may be interested in this topic. And also, feel free to let us know what topics you'd like to see covered in future episodes. Get in touch in the comments or on any social media networks at Marriage in Real Life Podcast. We'll see you in 2 weeks for our next episode.